Hey, this is Vent Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I've got a deck to show you. Let's get to this motherfucker. Alright, this is Empty Jar. The idea of the deck is to make your opponent run out of cards in this deck and lose because he's out of cards. So, first card is Morphing Jar. Best, probably the best one in the deck. Just keeps, it discards their hand and it gets 5 cards out of their deck, so that's really good. Then the second, probably best, is Morphing Jar 2. 3 of them. Morphing Jar 2, if you don't know the effect, pretty much for every monster they have on the field, those all go back to the deck, and then they have to set or summon in face down defense position the same amount of the monsters they lost, but level 4 versions. So if they're running like Monarchs, actually, they might even mill off some Monarchs or some higher level monsters. And then all the rest of the cards go to the graveyard, obviously. So that's the second card. Alright, then we've got 3 Needleworm. Let's get rid of 5 cards out of their deck. Bam, gone. You can abuse this card with Book of Moon and stuff. So, next card, 2 Hero Shadow Scouts. Hero Shadow Scout lets them draw 3 cards, and any spells go to the graveyard. So any card like Heavy Storm, gone. That's the main card you're worried about in this deck is Heavy Storm, and they're gone, and it gets rid of 3 cards. So next is Destiny Hero Defender. Defender lets them draw during their standby phase, which is good because you want them to get more cards, and also he's 27 defense, so it's in here for defense and to mill, double purpose. Spirit Reaper, he's in here for defense. Marshmallow, defense again. Sangan is to search out your pots and jars and things like that. Or your jars. On to spells. Spells, pretty basic stuff. Gravekeeper Servant. 3 of them. Every time they attack, they have to discard a card at the top of their deck. Put 2 or 3 of these out every time they attack. 3 cards are gone, so that works out pretty good. Then we've got 3 Book of Moons. Just keep reusing your full effects over and over and over and over. Just keep milling their deck out. Okay. And then we've got 3 Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse, if you don't know what it does, it's barely played, but what it does is flip all monsters on the field face down. So if you've already used your flip effects, they go back face down. And then at the end of turn, it flips all your opponent's monsters back up, and then they draw cards for every card back face up. So not only are you going to reuse your effects, it's making your opponent draw cards out of his deck. So that's a really good card in his deck. And it's chainable, quick play. Then for defense, we've got 3 Nightmare Steel Cage. Nobody can attack for 2 turns. That's good. That's what you want. Then we've got this. This allows you to keep bringing back your flip effect monsters and keep reusing their effects. Shallow Grave. Basically, both you and your opponent select a monster in the grave and summon it, or summon in face down defense position. So you get your flip effects over and over. So it helps a lot. And then more defense. We've got you know the man. Swords Revealing Light. What are you going to do? Swords Revealing Light. Bam. What are they going to do against that? You can't touch that. Yugi used that. Yum Yugi. What the fuck? Alright. Then we've got just level in Area B, basic defense. You can't get much better than these 2 right here. You're going to shut them down with those. Traps, basically just to stop them from destroying your spells or traps. So we've got 2 Magic Drain. Just stop, stop them. Does anybody know, did they change that to Spell Drain anywhere? I don't know. Whatever. Basically just make them throw away a spell from their hand or actually negate the spell. I don't know. But you can, I only run 2 Dark Bribes, so you can take one of these out and put a Dark Bribe, and it doesn't matter. But 2 Dark Bribes just to stop MST and stuff like that. And then 3 Starlight Roads. In here for the same reason, stop Heavy Storm. Just stop that Heavy Storm. We can't have the Heavy Storm going off. So, well, Heavy Storm and Celestia and Judgment Dragon, all that kind of crazy stuff that destroys stuff. So there you go. Then we've got Wall of Revealing Light, pay increments in 1,000, and bam, no one can attack. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody attacking. That's good. And then Gravity Bind, stall. This whole deck, if nothing, you can just stall out and they'll draw it before you. So that's the deck. Hope you liked it. You know, leave any comments, anything you want to say about this. But I mean, just leave comments and anything you think would go good in this deck. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I mean, it's just something I put together pretty quick, just to, you know, put a video up to show you guys what, you know, you can do. You can make all kinds of decks with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I mean, you don't just have to stick to those tier 1, tier 2 decks. You can make fun decks to play with. So this has been Yu-Gi-Oh. This has been Yu-Gi-Oh card. Peace.